Good day everyone and welcome to the Weather Centre on this Thursday. It's been a dry start to the day across South Africa, although there's lots of high-level clouds affecting the southern, central and western parts for today. Out in the Atlantic, a cold front is approaching, and ahead of that front, it's going to be a windy afternoon for the western interior. And although we're not expecting the front to make landfall today, it will be pushing in cloudy and wet weather across parts of our western coastline. Now, this is reflected on our rainfall probability map, where we see that there's up to a 60% chance of rainfall for today over the Cape Peninsula, including Cape Town and the Cape Winelands. Rain will gradually spread up the western coast as well as further inland, and we'll also see a chance of rain later on along the south coast and the adjacent interior. No rain expected for the rest of the country for this Thursday. Maximum temperatures today will be peaking in the mid-20s for many areas of the country, 25 degrees in the forecast for Bloemfontein, Richards Bay, as well as for Pretoria in the north, 23 for Johannesburg and Polokwane, a pair of 22s in Port Elizabeth and East London. And along the west coast, we see that much cooler air in circulation, Vredendal with a high of only 21, 18 in Cape Town, and a maximum of 19 for Springbok. Now for the detailed coastal conditions, and the usual northwesterly winds are expected in places today ahead of that cold front, 25 kilometers per hour for Langebaan, where we're also expecting the chance of rainfall, and that's going to result in poor beach conditions. Those northwesterly winds will be fresh at times for some areas from the Cape Peninsula all the way through to Cape Agulhas, up to 35 kilometers per hour, swells coming in with an average open ocean height of about 2.5 meters. For the south coast, we can clearly see the circulation around a weak low-pressure system. Ahead of it, northeasterly winds are expected, southwesterlies will be pushing in behind it, and those southwesterly winds will eventually reach Jeffreys Bay and Port Elizabeth by this evening, and they'll be fresh when they do come through. Up the east coast now, and we're expecting northeasterly winds across the area, fresh for East London, moderate wind speeds for both Durban and Richards Bay, swells on the other hand quite low once again with an open ocean height of 2 meters.
Know more about your world.
eNCA.com